17-year-old Hannah lived in a quiet mountain town where an enormous cherry tree bloomed every spring. One morning, while sitting beneath its branches, she discovered a small wooden box buried in the roots. Inside was a handwritten letter addressed to her. The strange part was the date. It was dated exactly 1 year in the future. The letter simply said, "When the petals begin to fall, come back here. Someone will be waiting for you." Hannah couldn't stop wondering who had written it. For the next several weeks, Hannah returned to the tree, hoping to understand the mysterious message. Then, one rainy afternoon, she met a quiet boy named Wren standing beneath the branches. He seemed strangely familiar, although Hannah was certain they had never met. When Wren saw the letter in her hands, his expression changed. He whispered that he had received a similar letter, but his was dated 1 year earlier. Hannah and Wren compared their letters and discovered something impossible. Each message described moments they hadn't experienced yet: walking beside the river, watching fireflies, and sharing a final conversation beneath the cherry tree. They began following the instructions together, and each predicted moment happened exactly as written. But the final letter contained one warning: when the last flower falls, you must choose whether to remember or forget. Neither of them understood what it meant. Spring eventually began to disappear. One evening, Hannah and Wren returned to the tree as its final flowers drifted toward the ground. Suddenly, Wren remembered everything. He had lived in Hannah's future, where they had grown old together before a mysterious illness took him away. The letters had traveled backward through time, giving them one chance to meet before their lives diverged. Wren told Hannah that remembering him would bring sadness, but forgetting would erase their beautiful moments completely. Hannah reached for his hand and made her choice. Hannah chose to remember. The next morning, Wren was gone, and the wooden box had disappeared beneath the tree. Years passed, but Hannah never forgot him. She became a writer and filled her first book with stories about impossible meetings, forgotten letters, and love that could survive time itself. Every spring, she returned to the cherry tree, and whenever the petals began to fall, she could almost hear Wren laughing beside her, reminding her that some goodbyes are not endings. Some people stay in our lives for years. Others stay only long enough to change our hearts forever. And sometimes, the most beautiful love stories aren't about holding on. They're about remembering what made us smile.